On Monday, the Save a Life Tour visited the high school, where they shared their real-life testimony about how drunk driving had affected their lives. Then students were allowed to test a simulator that showed them how drunkenness affected their driving and motor skills.
The Brashear Junior High girls track team took third last Saturday at the conference track meet, while the boys team took second. For the girls, Chloe Sykes took first in the mile and fourth in the 400. Sierra Hines took second in the triple jump and third in the 75-meter hurdles. Wendy Clarkson took fifth in the 800 and seventh in the 75-meter hurdles. Katie Smith placed second in the mile and seventh in the 800. Macy Rogers took second in the high jump, fourth in the triple jump, and fifth in the long jump. The 4x100 and 4x200 teams both took sixth, and the 800-meter medley team placed second. For the boys' team, Hayden Hausman took sixth in the 100 and third in the triple jump. Austin Alexander took seventh in the 100. Daniel Anderson placed eighth in the 200 and fifth in the 400. Joseph Woods took second in the 400, first in the mile, and fifth in the high jump. Annie Belzer took second in the 100-meter hurdles, fifth in the 800, third in the mile, and seventh in the long jump. Nick Thomas placed third in the 100-meter hurdles and fourth in the discus. Taryn Treasure took third in the shot put and seventh in the discus. Joe Clarkson took fourth in the shot put. The 4x100 team took third, and the 800-meter medley team took first. The Brashear varsity also attended the conference meet last Saturday, with the boys' team taking first overall and the girls' team taking second. For the girls, Haley Kelsey took third in the 100, third in the 200, and second in the 400. Jessie Hill took third in the 800, the mile, and the 2-mile, and sixth in the triple jump. Christina Scudder placed second in the shot put and fourth in the discus. Adrian Mountain took sixth in the 200, Abby McKim took sixth in the 400, fifth in the mile, and second in the discus. Stephanie Elsie placed sixth in both the 100-meter hurdles and the 300-meter hurdles, and fourth in the 2-mile. Caroline Slavin took seventh in the 100-meter hurdles, fourth in the 300-meter hurdles, and second in the 800. Shelby Creason placed seventh in the shot put. The 4x100 team took fifth, the 4x400 team took second, and the 4x800 team took fourth. For the boys' team, David Anderson placed third in the 100, first in the 400, and third in the long jump. Hayden Coyne took sixth in the 100 and 200. Tony Rain took fifth in the 200 and fourth in the 400. Cale Watson took first in the 110-meter hurdles, the 300-meter hurdles, and the high jump, and third in triple jump. Matt Thomas took fourth in the 110-meter hurdles and sixth in the long jump. Trey Treasure took fourth in the 300-meter hurdles, fifth in the triple jump, and third in the shot put. Josiah Belzer placed first in the 800 and third in both the mile and the 2-mile. Justin Hazen took fourth in the 800 and second in the mile and 2-mile. Kylie Watson took sixth in both the shot put and discus. The 4x100, 4x400, and 4x800 teams each took first, and the 4x200 team took second.
Brashear participated in the Putnam County varsity relays Tuesday, with the boys' team tying for fifth and the girls' team taking ninth. For the girls, Jessie Hill took second in the 2-mile, and Stephanie Elsie took third in the 100-meter hurdles. The 4x8 team placed fifth, and the 4x1, 4x2, and 4x4 teams each took eighth. For the boys' team, David Anderson took second in the 200, third in the 400 and the long jump, and fourth in the 100. Josiah Belzer took third in both the 800 and the mile. Tony Rain took sixth in the 110-meter hurdles, and Trey Treasure took fourth in the shot put. The 4x4 team placed sixth, and the 4x8 team took fourth.
Brashear traveled to La Plata Tuesday for a varsity JV baseball matchup. Matt Thomas started off the game with a bruise. After being hit by a pitch, he managed to steal second, and 2 batters later, Jacob Shipman drove him in to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead. That lead was short-lived as La Plata jumped on the board with 6 runs in the bottom of the first on their way to an 11-1 win. Cale Watson also had a hit for the Tigers, and Michael McKim took the loss on the mound, going 4 innings with Matt Thomas pitching 1.2 innings of relief. In the JV game, Brashear got things going in the top of the second as Hayden Coyne drew a leadoff walk, Jay Scudder hit a long single to right center, moving Coyne to third, and Richard Coy drew a walk to load the bases. Matt Thomas stepped to the plate and drove a ball deep over the right field fence for a grand slam, giving Brashear a 4-0 lead. The night's scoring was far from done as La Plata put up 4 runs of their own in the bottom of the second. Brashear scored again in the third as Coyne walked, then Scudder, Justin Hazen, Dylan Redding, and Adam Songer all had hits to add another 4 runs. Ultimately, the Tigers couldn't hold on to the lead, and La Plata took the game 10-8.